Many years ago, Adobe did something. They introduced a feature into Adobe Illustrator that changed my life. It's called Live Trace. It's now called Image Trace, but it was called Live Trace and it came along with Live Paint. What did it do? Well, think of it this way. You like to sketch. I love to sketch on paper with pencil, which isn't quite computer, is it? But I'm never giving that up. So I would sketch something out that was, well, I thought it was really cool, and I'd want to bring it into Illustrator and work with it as a vector. Now, you could do it years ago, but you would do it this way. You would bring it in, put it in a layer, lock the layer, put a layer on top, use the pen tool, trace it out. It took forever, but it seemed worth it to me because I love sketching. When Live Trace came out, it changed my life because it allowed me to skip that step of using the pen tool and click a button and get a vector. That's what Live Trace is, which actually is Image Trace today. So we're going to talk about Image Trace. We're going to talk about tracing things like line art. Now, you can trace photos, but you're going to have better luck tracing basically line art. We're going to talk about all the options. Then we're going to move into Live Paint. We're going to talk about colorizing artwork, and I want to tell you something. It's a whole lot easier in Live Paint than it is selecting objects and changing the fill and the stroke. And then we're going to work with Live Paint in something called gap detection. So you do a sketch, you convert it, and you've got a problem with it, you may be able to solve that problem with a click of a button. All that in this chapter, moving from raster to vector.